Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's stream featuring me, Duke Carge, and me, Duke Carge. How have you guys been doing? I am doing great tonight, and that is a complete and total lie. Welcome to our facade of a society. I mean, what? I'm just kidding. Tonight we have a very good match for you to start off the Open League for CA Siege. We have University of Maryland College Park versus Carnegie Mellon University. We've had these, and I forgot one thing.
Hey Duke.
What? Oh, what?
Who starts on attack in overtime?
Just 1 second.
Okay.
A couple things just happened, and I just had to attend to them. Okay, ready to go. But like I was saying, welcome to University of Maryland College Park versus Carnegie Mellon University. We are already going live to you with that map already in. Oh, there we go. Already in Oregon as University of Maryland's pick. We are going down into the operator ban phase. Historically in this league so far, we've seen a lot of Glass bans, we've seen a lot of Bana bans, and it looks like we're seeing a Ying get crossed out for I think the first time this season. But then again, this is one of the first matches that you guys get to actually see from Open League, so we're probably going to see a few new things, because as it stands, Invite League so far has had a few interesting developments here and there. 1 second. Yep. Should be going. Sorry. Bana ban, like I said, very historic for Oregon. Don't want them to get that hatch at all. So, Maestro and Clash also getting banned out. I'm not quite sure about the Clash ban here. It could just be me, but I haven't seen any I haven't seen much use for Clash even in Pro League. You might have seen her come out every now and then as more of an information operator than anything else. Not quite sure what the current meta strategy is to use Clash in, I don't know, maybe the basement here, because they are going into the laundry room, and it was, I'm trying to think of apologies. It is a Friday. I have casted way too much this night. Sorry, not tonight. I've casted way too much this week, and I am now going to go for another 4 hours. Let's go. Well, right away. Looks like neither team is going to make use of the 6th pick and bamboozle the other, except maybe getting rid of the Glads for Thatcher. Just as I say that, that is the caster's curse. As soon as you say it, they will go against your word. Anyways, starting off with basement, we did not see a mirror ban at all, so we are going to get to see how those strategies progress, and it looks like it's going to be a textbook mirror window onto laundry stairs with a 1/2 reinforced, perhaps. Meanwhile, in the back, over by red hallway, they're going to go ahead and close off blue, the vault that is facing the outside. Meanwhile, and that's a little bit more unorthodox, because I don't think that gives you proper throwing range for a smoke grenade. Never mind, they don't have a smoke at all, actually. And I have not seen this. Oh, there we go. The first mirror window is falling down. This does give you a little bit more leverage over the angles you pick on the stairs, interestingly enough. So it is a good choice so far. But already the round has begun, and we are going to swap over to Spyglass. We're going to go ahead and see Calvrix being very aggressive here. Already in this corner, does not see the Eager swap over into tower, as Kevin Joker comes in behind Calvrix to provide some much needed support, be it emotional or just a presence. But looks like they're still doing a little bit of setup here. Meanwhile, Calvrix is doing due process and checking every corner. Does not see Bond yet. Does see him now, and gets crossed off by Bond, and instead Bond leaves with a headshot. He's gonna look through here, look down blue, not see anybody just yet. Sees the Thatcher, takes down Kevin Joker. It's a 2-banger just off the bat. It's not looking good, but Bond finally is going to get taken down by Spyglass. Spyglass rocking the LMG, not stopping to reload because that would be a huge mistake. Picks up the SpaceX as well. Yasha clearing the upstairs. Spyglass is now pretty much stuck here as there is a mirror window watching the tower. Spoon has his number and is not going to let him go that easily. Drone's coming down. CMU still needs to make the... Yep, okay. CMU still needs to make this round count by entering the site. They have made huge efforts into actually evening out the scoreboard, but they have yet to actually enter the site and clear a little space for them to actually plant in. The drone is going to go in as Sinclair sees where the mirror is. They're going to be watching that corner now. The mirror's going to come out, going to take a bullet to the chest, not going to go down just yet. Meanwhile, Yasha is going to cover the hallway, trying to stop them from flanking that way. It looks like they're concentrating the last 3 operators as Yasha takes on Spoon in the hallway and going to continue pushing on that. Spyglass is going to watch over the plant defuse and take down Machine FR04. Yasha's going to try to come around the corner, but looks like Spyglass is going to try to take this kill, and it takes out that toy pistol and kills Unknown Zen for the round. Very clever, sorry, not very clever, very prudent use of the Finka boost there in order to cover their own health loss from previous fights and be able to... And we're gonna get... We're going to go ahead and carry on a rehost. Sorry about that, but issues happen with the game and we have to address them, unfortunately. I'm not sure what the screen tear glitch is just yet, but as of right now, we're just going to go ahead and let Carnegie Mellon use one of their 2 rehosts. Just a reminder, the handbook does say 2 rehosts per team. So it could be that we end up with 4 rehosts overall. And that does take some time, but it's understandable that we need to just roll with it and try and do our best to accommodate as soon as possible. But yeah, that first round ending pretty well for Carnegie Mellon, not letting themselves get shook by the fact that they lost numbers early on, but the Finka coming down the tower stairs definitely helped into just plain evening things out and helping set up the vector of attack that they've pushed through. In just a second, we are going to go ahead and be getting the lobby set up for right now. So if I sound distracted, it is probably because I am currently attempting to get everything set up very quickly and adding in the single round. And then I have to remember, I've been seeing, nope. Flash. Just trying to remember what the first band was. Maestro. Okay, nobody wants to mess with the Maestro. That is a bad joke. Please, I apologize. Forgive me. And I have been told that defense will just plain lose because all of the defense operators have been banned. All of them, according to both teams. It is very unfortunate, but whichever team starts defending first will lose today. But that is a complete and utter joke. Take that as you may. First round, commanding for Carnegie. Very solid retake. They were certainly covering their corners in the basement there. And that's something that I didn't remember to do. And that is adding that round history. I'm very glad that the developers added in this feature where we can just push the game to where it was on rehosts. This moment we're having a lot of fun with just using those tools. I've only personally been hosting these league games for a while, since the beginning of 2018 when I joined up with NAOSL, and then I kept through it with you guys, and so far it's been a fun ride. We're currently just waiting on one player from Carnegie Mellon to get into the lobby. I think we're waiting on Yasha.CMU due to the screen tear. Where's my fat screen tear at? What? It wouldn't be Siege if one player didn't have issues. But that's just me. Oh my god. I am very glad I don't have the main camera on. Because that's some chat that's happening right now in between the two players while waiting for their CMU's fifth to show up. I think there's, trying to remember the handbook remember the handbook without reading it. They think they have 5 minutes to actually manage to get somebody in before we call it. Just keep going. Oh, looks like they are online now, and we are going to see them added in just a little bit. But well, what didn't go so well for that first round? I think UMD did a good job. A little bit of roaming game early on, with the Jaeger just holding out on stairs for tower, coming around the corner through the red hallway into blue. Taking out the Thatcher as well, but that was after the breach had already happened and the thermite charge had been used, which meant that Carnegie Mellon still had their setup done way before the timer started to run out, and it ended up being good for them as Spyglass coming downstairs cleared one roamer, not only one roamer, but then a second defender who seemed to be out of position, just giving them such a commanding power over the back part of it, over Harry Potter of all things. Harry Potter is usually not where most teams push. It's usually a desperation push. But if you can do it well, you can very clearly take that corner away from the mirror and so plant like they did, covering both the hallway and the pantry itself, trying to stop anyone from rotating in through laundry. I've definitely played this game within the last 3 months. Maybe. Maybe not. Just getting to... Alright, so I'm going to take this time in the stream and I'm going to go ahead and thank all of our very, very sweet engineers over at NASA for making a drone, a rover that could last 15 years. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I want to give a shout out to the engineers on the Opportunity project. Rover that was supposed to last 90 days because of dust cover on Mars lasted 15 years. And it probably wasn't intentional, but it happened. And now that poor little drone has gone to sleep. And he will not be coming home. So, a moment of silence for them until this lobby... Oh, okay. Here we go. Team ready. Teams are ready. And we're going to go ahead and start. Whew, there we go. I can talk my way out around things. I can stall. Who can't stall? Stall in. No, I think he can stall. It is 0-1 for Carnegie Mellon. If you are just joining us, they did manage to round out a 5v3 towards the last minute of the round in round 1. How many times can I say round in a single sentence? I'm not going to do that. That would be torture to you guys. But right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and see more. No, actually, this is a different setup that they had last time. They're not bringing the Mute. They are bringing Kaid, and they're bringing Echo and Legion, it seems. The Kaid could be used on the hatch. No, not sure if the Kaid would prevent against something like, just in general, the classroom wall breach, because I'm pretty sure that has not been patched out at all. We're going to get a couple 6 picks there, and we're going to get to see a Capitao and a Nomad. Oh, both Nomad and Kaid are coming out this round. Quick reminder that we do allow Nomad and Kaid in our league, as we felt that by the time that the league was already just a third of the way in, the Pro League ban for her would be gone. It just was going to be gone. So we figured, why not? Right now, there is nothing exactly to write home about on this second defense setup on basement. Quick tip for all you aspiring competitive Siege players: if you come back to the same site twice and it just isn't working out for you, maybe, just maybe, swap off of it in order to try and do something new. Because stagnancy is the killer of creativity. If it's not working for you now, then it probably won't work for a while. My god, Spyglass, the man, has a lot of gumption for just plainly using LMGs on most of their operators. Kevin Joker already taking garage. Meanwhile, looks like Bon is actually going to hide inside of bunker entrance and not going to find anyone, though, as Simeon and the rest of Carnegie Mellon are going to go ahead and do their drone diligence, as I call it now. That's what we're calling it. That is the term, drone diligence. If you are not diligent with your drones. Oh, Calvix just sees the foot of somebody. Can't she displace them with... Nope. You can't pick that back up. Now it's there, and it's a trap. That's completely intentional. Like, the Kaids are gonna go down, and I think... No, he does not have any more Electro Claws left. And that is gonna get opened as Gumine gets stepped on by Yasha. And it sounds like somebody got caught by... Oh, and Calvix is just going to see Bon for a last second and die to Bon. One minute left. Carnegie needs to make something like this, make something happen in the next 60 seconds. Otherwise, they are going to lose out the round just at time. But it is very tough. It looks like they're going to be dedicating. Oh no! Down goes Yasha to Unknown Zen. Oh, out go the flash grenades and Spyglass coming from behind. I believe no, it's from the hatch. Takes out the SpaceX 101. As Yasha takes out Bon with a Claymore who was trying to flank. Unfortunate, it is 3v3 once again, but 30 seconds ago, that apparently hit. You all saw the blood spurt. What? And the smokes need to go out now. The plant needs to go down within 20 seconds, and the hallway's smoked, and Simeon is going to start planting here. Kevin is just going to see Unknown Zen, and then Kevin is going to fire it down the hallway. The defenders are slowly pushing up. Kevin goes down, and Simeon is able to pick off Machine and also take out the pistol and take out Spoon. Sorry about that. But I seem to have been potatoing as much, if not more, than our clutch kills right there. Simeon doing a good job clearing the rest of the defenders right after planting. My god, what a round. Carnegie once again manages to not only plant but also clean up the defenders. It is not a bad idea whenever to clean out the defenders whenever you can. No in-game sound. Oh my lord, I am so sorry for all of you who have been missing your Rainbow Six Siege ASMR stream. With all the explosions and the yelling and the recruits going off in your ear. But that should be fixed soon for those of you on the delay.
Being defused by attackers.
Apologies, I did not want people to hear my comms from within the game lobby so that you could hear my dulcet tones instead. And like I said, looks like they're following my advice and choosing to swap out from one round to the other if they lose the same side twice. Some teams, I think RAT's and Invite actually manages to swap every round, no matter if they win or lose. What happened there? What happened to that drone?
5 seconds remaining.
I am very confused. Did Yasha take out?
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I think he took out. Carnegie Mellon going ahead and checking the tower for any pesky roamers. It doesn't look like they have any as such. Oh, Spyglass is going to go ahead and take out Bon. Not sure where that was, but looks like Calvix did go down to Bon's peak. Let's see, where did that come from? Do we see? We see the marker right there. Oh, it was right at the... What? Oh, I see. But then how did Calvix go down? I'm a little bit confused. We could play detective, but there aren't enough clues. Unless there happens to be a Sherlock Holmes in the chat. Give me your theories as to why Calvix went down on that roof. Might have just fallen off a tower. Oh, and big window does get opened by Kevin Joker here. Meanwhile, Calvix is just going to go ahead and make a tiny little peek hole into the hallway. Or kind of a big peek hole into the hallway. That looks like an elephant. Very good angle here. As Yasha is just firing into the floor beneath the bunks next to the closet bedroom. Carnegie still needs to get on site. It's almost a minute to go. Only one defender has gone down. And it looks like they're getting prepped for that push in just a second. Well, Machine FR04 is going to take heed of who's coming in and is ready with that drone. Oh. Spoon going around for the flank. Looks like it could be... Oh, Kevin Joker sees him, takes him down. We're denying the flank from behind. Oh, Cavrix gets taken down by Unknown Zen. Oh, the camera curse. Oh, the camera curse. I mean, 25 seconds ago, they need to push now. Smokes are going out. And Simeon is going to go in. Does not get hit by... Oh, but does get hit in the head by a bullet. Yasha takes out Unknown Zen. Just one defender left. They just need to take him out. Machine FR04 doing his utmost best to clutch here, but Kevin Joker is going to come in from behind the flank and take him down. What a beautiful display of teamwork right there. While Yasha was distracting him, Kevin came up behind the Echo. I believe Machine FR04. I'm not quite sure. And we're going to go ahead into round 4. 03 at the moment for CMU. It's not looking good for Carnegie Mellon's, University of Maryland College Park's second team. We do have another UMD team. This is not that UMD team in Invite League. They are different teams, actually. Why would you call yourself not Apex on Uplay? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, what worked there? What didn't work? Well, it looked like a lot of UMD's defense ended up just sitting on site, and the roamer got caught out early on. No refrag on that, and then in the end, Carnegie Mellon was just allowed to set up for the final retake. And in having done that, they just managed to control a lot of the flow of the game. What have we been seeing? 1 minute of droning at the beginning. Any retributions against Roamer's Den. Another minute of setting up what vectors of attack they want. For example, armory into hallway. And double window into bunks here. And then the last 30 seconds are used, the last 45 seconds are used to execute Carnegie Mellon's plan and usually end in a successful plant. I'll save for the last round where, you know, they just weren't able to get it down due to blind firing towards this corner of bedrooms right here. But they still almost managed to do it, and unfortunately, the last person who was alive, which was Machine FR04, I'm just gonna call him Machine from now on, or Mac, was just unable to either hide for long enough or take out the remaining attackers, which he really didn't have much of a choice. It was either one or the other, and hiding at that point was just not gonna happen. And Yasha takes out Bon in the armory, I believe. Nope, just the hallway. But wow, this is deja vu right there. I'm so sorry, Bon. It looks like this is your permanent grave. Okay, Thermite, it's just like a 2-foot drop, but good job. Sorry, 5-foot drop. And once again, Spyglass takes out another one with a headshot. I think it's going pretty well so far. Not quite sure. Okay, can't push the drone down through that. But the rest of the defender's resources are on site. I don't see... Yeah, there is nobody roaming right now, and it looks like CMU is going to be able to push in to the bunks there, especially because there is very clearly... Oh, darn it. Yep. CMU gonna go ahead and start the plant because it's very safe for him to just sit right there and not let the defenders do anything. Plant goes down. Calvrix is going to sit on that diffuser like a mama hen, and the claymores just start coming out as Yasha got a few shots in. Kevin Joker, on a very nice double window angle, does manage to get one defender, the SpaceX 101, and is trying to fight for the second one, but does not see it. The first claymore goes off and takes down Spoon. Machine FR4 does take out Kevin, and Yasha takes out the final one. I'm guessing from the window. Yep. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Whew. Once again, like I said, Carnegie Mellon is being allowed to set up. Carnegie Mellon is being allowed their plans. None of their plans are being thrown into the bushes? Sorry, no. None of their plans have wrenches thrown in them, so they're allowed to operate as they intended. University of Maryland needs to pull something. Something that disrupts their plans. Something that doesn't let them to just have that much comfort in pushing in. And it looks like they're going back down to laundry supply room without much of a change in their strategy. They still got the Jaeger, they still got the Echo. They brought smoke, but
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
not
by
quite sure
attackers.
what their end game is going to be here. As we are opening up round 5. And I personally don't think we're going to see much of a difference in the setup here at all. Yep, once again, the left side of... That's called supply closet. The left side of the supply closet
10 seconds to
reinforced with the mirror window on, facing towards those stairs,
5 seconds.
trying to get maximum angle coverage on them.
Attackers recover the
I don't think you can actually get him. That's why I think I've mostly seen right side wall. But looks like starting off already, Calvrix and Kevin Joker are gonna push towards bunker already. Thatcher EMP is gonna go off on bunker wall, and Calvrix is going to do drone diligence here and check that there's nobody upstairs just waiting. But there is a Bond, but he's a bit far away over in kitchen. Not doing too badly as the bunker wall does get opened, and Calvrix and Kevin Joker start looking through. Oh, they do not see anyone yet. Looks like there's just a little bit of communication going down between Spoon and... No, not Spoon. Oh, Calvrix takes out the SpaceX in the hallway, and now is just left to push into the hallway. As Kevin Joker fires a volley of bullets into B site, not to find anyone just yet. Does hear that squirming of the Echo. Oh, just sees the head of the Mira, misses unfortunately, but then immediately redeems himself by taking down Unknown Zen, and then Machine FR goes down. Looks like Spoon is watching here as Calvrix takes out Bond. The rest of their team is gone. The diffuser is starting to get planted. Spoon is stuck in a cage, and Kevin Joker comes to release him. What a commanding presence that Carnegie has. What a round for Carnegie. UMD just not being able to retaliate in any given way. One by one, they keep getting picked off. One by one, Carnegie's strategy progresses. A lot of just a lot of gunfights lost from Maryland's side, and I think they need to shake themselves off before the end of this next round, now that they're in attack, and just manage to push through. As if they cannot win on an attack now, that's it for this map. They are going to have one heck of an explanation to make to their coach. But 6th pick coming out from Carnegie, they're actually choosing to go with a Kaid over a Smoke, interestingly enough. I think they're... But once you've seen the Maverick, why would you maintain that? Might be that the Maverick is just being used for angles, but if they can't get
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
the
by
hatch open, wouldn't they just use the Maverick? Oh, it's all it takes of the Maverick, and it takes, what, 20-30 seconds to set up and opening a hatch. So, might be worth it. But here it is. This is what I was talking about. The Calvix has chosen to do the right side of the supply closet, which I think while it gives less, it gives more vision, it gives less angles to act upon those stairs. But it doesn't matter as much.
5 seconds left before
I'm actually surprised that I don't see the Twitch drone going for those mirror windows. I don't think we've seen a Twitch drone actually open a mirror window this entire game. Usually one of the biggest counters, mirror play overall. So just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of roaming here. Set up a few false positives. Human is gonna keep his fingers loose. Very cold nowadays. Oh, and just as I said that, that drone was ready to open the window, but Simeon takes out the Twitch drone, and the second one starts coming down. And they note very much that there is some sort of defender on the second floor roaming, and that is Yasha. Oh, and starting off here, the Buck starting to come in here. Spoony, not quite aware that Yasha is right to his left. Is he going to make a mistake and push in, or is Yasha going to reveal themselves? Oh, the shots ring out. No damage has gone out, and again, more shots ring out. Yasha's a little bit more badly hurt, but Yasha's gonna see Machine FR, but Spoon is going to go ahead and finish him off with a well-placed headshot. Hatch is gonna open up, and the rotation is going to get changed there, but Simeon did try to stop. Oh, and the shotgun is coming out. Kaid, the ACOG king, with one on his shotgun and one on his... Oh, Spyglass is going to take out Bond and try to rotate out. Going to take a lot of damage for his trouble for taking out Thermite. A little bit too late though, buddy, because the hatch is open and now it is down to Simeon on site as Calvix tries to hold from the hallway. It doesn't look like
attackers have recovered their diffuser.
any of UMD's team is going for a different angle to try and clear CMU. 40 seconds to go. It's not looking good. It's looking terrible. They do have a good angle here from the hatch and the wall slightly being blown open by the Thermite, but they need to make plays, and they need to make plays within the next 25 seconds or it's over. And Unknown Zen is going to put a couple bullets into Calvix, but it's not going to end in a kill. It is still a 3v4. Grenades are going to go out.
15 seconds left.
Oh, and Simeon takes out Spoon from the hatch, just showing why that shotgun is such a terror. Takes out Unknown Zen. The diffuser is starting to get planted. Oh, the first kill goes off. They just need to take him out or have the time run out. CMU with a decisive 6-round streak. Not bad at all. UMD needs to play it up for the next map, which is Bank, which we will be giving to you in about 5 minutes. I'm going to ask the players whether they want. Oh, yep, 5-minute break. And give me a second. I didn't update that. Sorry. It should fix itself in just bing, bang, boom, done. Okay. Updated. Ladies and gentlemen, what have you thought of the stream so far? Carnegie Mellon has had an overwhelming presence over University of Maryland all throughout that last map. And blue team on. And it didn't seem to be just in terms of strategy, but also in terms of execution too. Apologies, my voice has been going in and out all week. And the only thing I can personally do in order to keep going is just in general, keep drinking tea and hope that it gets better. But yeah, there's not. If UMD has anything to take away from this, it's that overall they've just been sitting around as Carnegie has just managed to come in and take out one person at a time, and it's not I wouldn't say methodical. I think it's just a lot of the time chance as they try to push in little by little, try to bother the defense, try to get them out of position and out of word salads, out of their safe spots. The moment we are our second map going in is gonna be a bank. And if I recall, bank meta is so far usually start in basement. Once again, it used to be that historically basement sites were way more powerful in Siege, but recent map trends have been seeing that being flipped on its head with maps like Coastline, where the bottom floor sites are actually kind of the worst. As some of those maps just don't have basements. And Villa just does not have a basement site at all. Now that I think about it, yeah, no, they're trending towards just not really a lot of basement sites, just due to the fact of how powerful those are. We are down to our last minute and 40 seconds, and I would just like to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in with us, despite it being the Siege Invitational weekend. I know that to a lot of people, that's big news. They like hosting watch parties with the rest of their orgs. They like discussing the changes that are coming down the line with Operation Burnt Horizon. I'm personally excited for the new operators. I think that the Defender is going to be one heck of a dude. Especially just from how much personality he exhibited during the trailer. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing said boy. And I am sorry, I'm slightly reverting to my more casual conversation pattern, and I need to rein that back over into my more professional voice, trying to continue the quality of the cast as best as I can. Anyways, I'm excited for Burnt Horizon. Are you guys excited for Burnt Horizon? I believe we got the reveal tomorrow, early morning. Kind of excited too. There is a overall theory that what's going to happen in Burnt Horizon is going to be that a nuke is going to go off, and that's where the operation gets its name from. Not so sure whether that's going to be true or not, but I'm going to go ahead and check with our players to see if they are ready to go. Not going to get any reply, of course. Just going to get ignored, like this past Valentine's Day. That is, of course, a sarcastic. I will. Just doing their best to come back. I think they. Oh, Carnegie is ready. Are they ready, or did I miss a message from them? Starting now, you're going to go into a bank. This time around, I believe I have this set right. UMD. We're going to go last rehost CMU. And we're going to go ahead and set up lobby again. As right as we're loading in, somebody was dropped. Give me a second and I will set that up really fast. No, I don't want that match. Give me a new match. Spectator. Unfortunate that this happens, but this is Carnegie's last rehost. They are going to have to deal with it if Yasha disconnects once again. That should be the settings done. I'm going to go make sure that... Oh, what's going on? And we're going to go ahead and wait for them. And I just noticed there was no sound in game again. I will fix that before. Okay. But anyways, we should be good. To go? Just checking with players. Okay, gonna go in right away and go into bot bands. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm Russian. Give me 1 second. wonder what happens if you have no one there to ban. Huh, it apparently just goes through. I was being too quick at the trigger. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We will get to you right now, but we are running ahead of time, so that's a good thing. Fuse ended up being the only thing banned. Whoopsies! And round one. We just have about another 30 seconds to go through. Tachanka's gonna make an appearance very quickly.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
And we
the
are
bomb.
almost through with this ordeal. Just takes a little while to get this stuff. that was I did not expect to see my Kaid just T-posing from my view. Oh my god. We will have map fixed in just a second. Invite 2 game, play, match options, back to bank. This is why you don't run these games off of just an hour of nap. No band operators, okay. Fastest fingers in these, my teammates play. a lot of people who participate in this tourney are in just like dorm rooms and okay. Double checking, I set it to blue. Okay. There we go. We should be good. We should be going into this. This was my own personal rehost. Oh, and sound. There we go. And the in-game chat is just going to go ahead and start singing show tunes instead. But carrying on from this, the first ban of the night the first ban of the map is going to be Hibana. Not going to get any hatches tonight. That seems like a common trend from Oregon into Bank. And it looks like Capitao is actually going to get banned as well. Interestingly enough, with how often he was used by Spyglass, I think, on Carnegie's side. And wow, that was a lightning fast pick from UMD. What are they banning? They're banning Mira, of course, of course. It was very powerful in the upstairs and downstairs site. And there is a strategy with Mira that you can use in CEO office, but it also requires a lot of setup and a lot of making sure that you just have second floor locked down in general. And what are we going to see from Carnegie? Echo being banned out, very important in the last match. It was quite a bit of a hassle trying to get around their Echo's drone in order to get plants down. But that's not gonna... You do not main Tachanka. I know you don't. But just gonna double check that I have everything set. We have everything set. It's week one. I'm gonna allow the banter. I'm gonna allow the banter as long as it's friendly. We generally don't allow that much banter between teams overall chat, but heck, it's week 1. Anyways, going into round 1, we already have our picks. Looks like we're gonna be having Spyglass 6 pick off Rook on to Caveira of all things. It's interesting to me because Caveira does see a lot more use over something like Pro League or Challengers League, mainly because I think generally just a good handle on information in the game makes it not as worthwhile to have her. It's just good communication. But anyways, we're gonna be starting off with interesting. We're gonna be starting off with Archives Office Tellers.
10 seconds left.
And most of all of their drones are dead. That drone economy is gone. They already lost 5 drones, and that includes the Twitch drone, interestingly enough. Ugh. Word salads. And we're gonna go ahead and move the second drone into open area. Sees the hatches open and is going to go possibly for these batteries. Nobody there. Do not touch the wall. Oh, okay, we're good. Go ahead and take out 1 battery. Try to go for a second one. Not gonna work out. Bandit's gonna be watching that drone hole like a hawk and is instead going to try to trick this wall later on. Well, SpaceX is trying to push the upstairs.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And I hate that wall is there, but anyways, Kevin Joker watching for anybody entering into open area. Probably not aware that there's 2 attackers on there. He's gonna get droned out and back off. Unfortunate. That could have been a good angle. No, he's not gonna back off. Instead, he's gonna go back onto the angle, and he's going to hold it. He sees the thermite does quite a bit of damage, but Bond will not go down. Could use a dock on your side, couldn't you, Bond? Is this supposed to be a Star Trek reference, his name? Bond! Probably. The calls are gonna go off. And Kevin Joker is just not gonna leave this at all. Is going to do a little bit of damage onto Unknown Zen. Unknown Zen is not gonna know that they actually downed Kevin Joker, and Kevin Joker's just gonna get themselves back up, hyped, and take down Unknown Zen. Spawn is gonna go down to Spyglass. Oh, and Spyglass is, however, going to die to the Caveira shotgun? What happened here? Where is the body? Did Caveira eat the body?
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
And Kevin Joker is going to pick up another kill onto Machine FR. Just popping off this round. Down to just the SpaceX. They're trying to find him. Don't know that he's in the little office. And the SpaceX is going to end out Kevin Joker's life as Calvrix comes in from behind from break room and takes him down. MPX, not a lot of damage, but it is definitely accurate. Whew. Going on into round 2. Right now, it just sounds like a broken record as I say that once again, CMU has won a round. I think I'm on my 7th repeat of that sentence. And it's going to keep repeating like that. And I am sorry, I did not notice that the scoreboard just was turned off for that entire time. That should fix itself right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. And 3 minutes in the past. Apologies. These things happen. Looking over the skill spread, very decidedly that CMU is picking up gunfights and running with them. Kevin Joker just managing to pick himself back up and finish off 2 people in open area. Just from the fact that he is playing Doc. I'm not sure if that kind of stuff would fly in invite, but this is openly and anything goes. Well, okay, I say anything goes, but we still have pretty similar rules, and you should probably read the handbook. In fact, if you do !mark handbook, I'm pretty sure Nightbot can get you that handbook. If you are interested in reading it, please do. We worked so tirelessly on it. I mean, what?
10 seconds to insertion.
Anyways, Carnegie Mellon, second round of defense. We're going to be seeing
Attackers have recovered their
nothing new, really.
Attackers' objective is to
They've
locate a
decided
bomb.
not to go for the basement, which is interesting. Looks like they're going to be hinging on being able to do a lot of roam work as Yasha is just set up underneath this desk. Spoon coming up onto the balcony. He's going to open up the window. No, they're actually going to propel all the way up instead. And Yasha's just going to get comfy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that vigil. Just relaxing. Meanwhile, the SpaceX is going to open up. SpaceX and Unknown are going to open up the window, the door from balcony and push in. As I think Calvrix is going to run into SpaceX. Not going to get anything out of that exchange though. And there's just going to be a large man with a metal shield in the hallway. Standing there very threateningly. Sorry, standing there menacingly. That is the quote. Now, looks like UMD is actually doing a pretty good job of just like keeping things clear here. Spoon is just above Calvrix. And this situation... Oh, now Calvrix is aware that there's somebody above her. But Spoon is just going to run away instead. Oh no, going to back off. And Calvrix is going to go somewhere a little bit safer where they can't be seen. Meanwhile, Yasha is still in stocks.
A bomb has been located.
Oh, Yasha is going to see Unknown Zone. Unknown Zen, yep, sorry. And Calvrix is going to pick up the headshot on Spoon. The plant is going to start though. And UMD's first plant of the night is going to go down. And another headshot comes out from Yasha. Yasha is like on the right position to flank here. Oh, but Machine is going to take him out. SpaceX is going to try to take out Simeon, but Simeon is going to say no with that large clip. Kevin Joker gets taken down by Machine. Mac needs to do a lot of work here. Just sees the Maestro, but in that distraction, in that split second, Calvrix comes around the corner and takes down Mac. No, do not.
Disabled by defenders.
Okay,
Defenders
good.
win.
This is open. Oops. That's a little bit. Would be very worrisome if oof. Footbook? Who the heck wants a footbook? I should probably change those to the short links in a bit. But anyways. We're gonna be heading into round 3. Carnegie Mellon, not to sound like a broken record, for the 8th time in a row now, wins the round. Honestly, if I were a final record, I would say, please fix me. Please, please, please fix me. I would like to be cleaned. I would not like to be skipping this often.
Attackers
But,
need to locate and defuse bombs.
If anything, since I'm only being used by DJs nowadays for on-the-fly remixes and scratches, it's very likely that I will continue to skip over and over again.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Carnegie Mellon finally heading down into the basement. Interestingly enough, have not made it down here the entire map so far. It is round 3. You usually expect this site to be the first one up, but it just was not. What is... Okay, I guess Calvert just left the camera down there, and unfortunately I don't have enough free look to actually see where was placed. Right there. Yeah, I can't. There's no way to look underneath that. But starting off, University of Maryland is already pushing in really fast here. And SpaceX is gonna forget for a little bit that they didn't ban Maestro, and there's the Evil Eye. Josh is gonna go ahead and warn them to the fact that he's there. Oh, the arm is peeking out. Do it. Do it. Oh, yep. Carnegie not giving an inch. Still not much action happening as of right now. It looks like, yeah, no, all of Maryland's team is just focusing on servers at the moment. Kevin Joker is going to rotate, and the Evil Eye is going to go ahead and take down the first thermite charge, and they're just going to cover up the Evil Eye. Yep, no, that's actually quite a good use of the Monty shield right there. I wouldn't think of it. Just put the Monty in front of the Evil Eye and they can't use it. Oh, and Kevin Joker gets seen by Unknown Zen. Does not get hit at all. The smokes are starting to come out, helping the glass a little bit. Looks like Bond. Oh, Calvrix from the second floor picks off SpaceX. Unknown Zen starts trying to plant. Calvrix is going to get a headshot off on Bond, and Unknown Zen is going to go ahead and finish the plant. Yes, sirree, as the Evil Eye starts doing damage to Unknown Zen. Machine is going to try and cover the upstairs with that Blackbeard shield on his face. Less than 30 seconds to go now on that diffuser. They need at least 7 of those seconds in order to plant. Sorry, in order to defuse. Calvix is trying to find here with the. Is trying to get a pick off on Unknown Zen, and this Spyglass tries to go for it as well, but the Blackbeard is on the stairs. Calvix comes in from behind, takes down Machine, as Kevin Joker finishes off Spoon, and the diffuser is going to get destroyed. Going for round 3, sounding like a skipping record for the ninth? I'm lost track. 9th time in a row, Carnegie Mellon wins out the round. A good plant, a very good plant by Maryland. They managed to get it down. They managed to use the chaos of the situation and recognize that they could get it down. But then most of their attackers were stuck in the servers, not covering enough of the defenders' peaks, and just lost gunfights overall. At this point, I have to ask whether Maryland needs better strategy, which they don't really, or they need to play up to practice their gunplay a bit more. Because I think there's a good team in there. Like, despite, 9 rounds down in a row, I think that Maryland can come out as a good team. But they have another 5 or so weeks in order to fix that.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So, I hope that they take that time. It is 0-3. Dank. It is very dank. But I don't have any gas in my tank.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
Here we go for the crank. I apologize if my casting gets weirder and weirder by the minute, as I try to it just eventually turns into just a stream of consciousness as I'm trying to think of what the strategy is for the teams and just how to augment that with colorful language. Not that kind of colorful language, if I know what you're thinking about, viewer. And how they could be playing better, how they could be playing worse than this.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Like, UMD has done the right thing. They've tried to adapt by bringing other operators, and the Blackbeard is just going to miss. I think Yasha. No, not Yasha. Kevin Joker just over here, and Kevin Joker is just so very aggressive. Takes out the buck. Mac is off the board as Calrix is being very aggressive. They know they can win gunfights, so that's why they can be this aggressive. And there we go, another headshot. Carnegie is just knows they can win these gunfights. They just know that they can push in and be mean to the other team. They don't need to hold back. They've just learned that because... Oh, but Zen is going to pick up Calrix. And almost pick up Kevin Joker, but Yasha is going to fight back and refrag onto the SpaceX. Where is Yasha? Yasha does... Oh, yep, on blue the kill went off. It is now 2v4. Kevin Joker is going to use up the entire, almost the entire stock of stim pistols. As Spyglass is looking for Unknown Zen upstairs. As Unknown Zen rotates back. Nope. Unfortunate, but Unknown Zen is going to take a lot of damage here, and out comes the revolver in a single shot from the hammer action handgun. Takes him out. Well, finishes him off, really. Spoon, last one of his team alive, round 4. Oh, and it looks like they found him. Spoon needs to get out of here. Oh, and just via the duck as Spoon picks up a headshot. It's getting shot through the walls. Spoon needs to get out of here. Spoon, what are you doing? You need to get out of there! And a claymore gets planted instead of Simeon gets a kill through the wall. Just firing wildly. Just knowing the general vicinity of your opponent is enough to get a kill in this game. We're gonna go ahead and pop up the KDS screen for you guys, the scoreboard. Doing very well, Carnegie Mellon. Please clean the record. Please clean the record. We are at round 5, and the 10th round in a row goes to Carnegie. They managed to get out a couple kills there in the last round, UMD, but it felt like a very split effort in what they were doing. People were allowed to just roam. People were allowed to get headshots and not checking the corners to see whether or not there were enemies around there. I would almost say that round there was no drone diligence. There was no drone diligence.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
UMD is not handling their drone economy very well, and Carnegie is taking advantage of that. Carnegie also figures that since they've just been winning gunfights, they don't need to be as careful, and they can aggressively pursue those fights because they know they're gonna win them. I'm gonna go ahead and go over into Calvert's view to see where those Shutterbug are going down.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
The drone down. That is 3 out of 5 drones.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Repeatedly, they've lost so many drones, and they lose so much advantage by losing those drones. Looks like that reinforcement can't go up. Well, the mute jammer is right there. Oh, and it looks like UMD is on a joint push again, and they've brought back the Monty. Meanwhile, looks like they are ready for whatever may come as Mac opens up the double doors from balcony into the terrace double door. Push into skylight stairwell and look over. I don't think they see the evil eye just yet, but they are aware of where UMD's team is pushing through. It doesn't look like they're going to split up in any way. In fact, it does look like they're going to go ahead and commit all of their players to this push, possibly splitting off Spoon and Bon to the stock room. Sorry, it says stocks, and it is true. Unknown Zen is going to take a few shots through the wall, not going to find their shots, but going to take a little bit of damage. Smoke is going to go out, and he's going to try and find there. Using the Monty there as a good distraction. Picks up one, and cannot pick up the second one. Spyglass turns around and flicks to his head and takes down Unknown Zen. Oh, come on! Oh, okay, no, that's not a turnaround, Monty. The Monty does not take too much damage there. And they're going to get tapped off. Oh, Kevin, pick up target! No! Spoon takes out Kevin Joker. And Calvrix picks up a refrag onto Bond. And picks up the headshot onto Spoon! C4 is going to go out. C4 is going to get machined behind the Monty, and it is down to just the Monty, and the flank from behind SpaceX is going to give round 11 in a row to Carnegie Mellon. My voice is skipping over, and that's a very fake and stupid effect. I will not do that again. Oh my god. Yeah. Don't let me do that again, chat, please. Broken record. Round 11 in a row to Carnegie Mellon. Here we go, and we are going to swap sides now. Going into possibly the last round of this matchup. If Carnegie Mellon manages to beat out the defense of UMD, it is possible. I would say very probable for them to just push through. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't... At this point, I don't know what else more there is to say about what's happened. The drone economy was not being fully utilized. The pushes either were split off, or all of them were just concentrated in such a way that they were not watching each other's backs. Or either that, or they were just overwhelmed by flanks that they would manage to take down one defender, but not the others. And now we're into defense round for UMD. There's not much else I can say. Like, as a commentator, I think I've gone over these same points in circles at this point. Hopefully the defense can show a little bit more, because the defense usually a bit easier to handle. There's less coordination that you need to do. You just need to set up, you know, your playing field and then play off of it. Oh, looks like Carnegie is already in the tunnel. And Unknown Zen is gonna try to go for it. Behind servers right here.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Team is also here. They have not put the evil eye down yet, but they're gonna hear the glass coming around the corner. It's gonna be a standoff. Ooh! Kevin Joker's gonna take some damage, and so is Legion Unknown Zen, but it's not gonna be enough. You know what? Calvrix upstairs takes out Bon. Oh god, that's a lot of fun to say. That's a little bit addictive. Going to go ahead and do a quick open there of the hatch. Trying to watch for any roamers that may come by. There's nobody though, so Calvix pretty much has unrestricted control of the first floor right now. He's going to go ahead and possibly finish off. Oh, and Calvix almost gets seen there and gets the headshot on Unknown Zen as a retribution for the damage they did to Kevin Joker. I mean, does manage to toss a flash into B site, and Calvix is... Did Calvix finish the hatch? Calvix did not finish the hatch. Calvix is instead going to push down the stairs and go for that numbers advantage on 5v3 as Calvix is nearing... thank you for the lovable comments, chat.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The flank comes around and takes down SpaceX. Calvix on a 2-kill spree right now. Oh, does get notice that somebody else is coming in. Sees another man and takes him down, winning out the 12 round in a row for Carnegie Mellon. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to ask... Oh, what's up? I just need to know. And we will be back in about 37 minutes. Yes, 37 minutes with the next game. Stay tuned. The stream will go live when we're near to give that to you. Thank you and enjoy your evening for a little bit. I will be back with another match for you. I can't say goodnight. See you later. No, smell you later.